You're watching News Leader 9 with Cheryl Renee and meteorologist Greg Majewski.
Take a look at this satellite picture of Tropical Storm Arthur. Thanks to NASA, the National Weather Service warns of dangerous rip currents with waves that could get as high as 6 feet before the storm moves away. And I know a lot of people are vacationing, probably along the coast.
Yeah, the good news is I don't think this is going to be something that's going to stick around too long. It's going to keep moving, so that's the good news there. But the effects of that storm being felt here in the form of heat.
Heat, yeah.
And that's what we're seeing. Radar right now is looking all clear across the region. That's the good news for today. If we see anything, it'll be very isolated at best. I think it's pretty much going to stay high and dry and just lots of heat to go around. Here's your heat advisories up across South Georgia from Quitman County over toward Lee County. You're looking at feels like temperatures of 105 to 108. Elsewhere between 100 and 104 for this afternoon. We're already seeing some of those readings right now. Here's your current temperatures: 90 degrees in Columbus, 93 in Eufaula, 90 in Roanoke. You factor in that humidity, and boy, it just feels nasty outside. 101 in Roanoke as well as LaGrange, 103 in Reynolds, 100 in Albany, 99 in Eufaula, and I suspect many areas will be above 100 degrees for this afternoon. Of course, we're watching our watchful eye here on Tropical Storm Arthur. It's getting a center of circulation about 30 miles or so across right now. The Hurricane Hunter aircraft have been out there. They have found hurricane force winds above the surface at flight level of 75 miles per hour, but they have not quite made it down to the surface just yet. Now, here's where the tropical advisories are. You see the tropical storm warnings up here, further up the coast. We're seeing the hurricane watches and warnings are going up there. The rip currents and 5 to 7 feet waves are a possibility. Got a live shot I'd like to show you from Tybee Island. Again, showing the surf conditions not bad out there just yet. But as that storm gets closer, these conditions will start to deteriorate and go downhill quickly. So if you're going over to the coastline a little early for your 4th of July, just be careful. Watch out for those seas. They should begin to subside once the storm goes past heading into this weekend. Bringing it back here, we're going to take a look right now at the forecast track. As you can see, is expected to become a hurricane and skirt the outer banks of North Carolina, then quickly move up toward the north and east. Right now, top winds are only at 60 miles per hour, so those hurricane force winds above the surface, not quite down just yet, but they will be probably as we head into tonight and into tomorrow morning. Here's what's going on. There's a spin. We're waiting for this system back here, this cold front that's going to catch up with this system and push the storm right on out to sea. And behind the system, we're going to see cooler temperatures, slightly cooler, and some drier air. Go ahead and put this into motion for you as we watch that storm begin to move up toward the north. We're going to wait for it to go on by. This front's going to stall a little bit as we wait for that hurricane to get on out of the way. And then the system will go ahead and dive to the south, stall to our south, and we'll see some very nice conditions heading into our weekend. Looking at our zone forecast, beginning up north, 94 for LaGrange, 95 in Lafayette, as well as for Pine Mountain. Further south, hotter weather, looking at 97 degrees for Auburn, 100 for Pittsview for today, 97 for Buena Vista. And for the southern zones, looking at 100 for Eufaula and 98 over into Dawson. Take a look at the next 7 days as it's going to finally cool off a little bit. 94 for Thursday, 90 for 4th of July. Not bad at all. Overnight lows, upper 60s. That'll feel a lot better than the 78 we saw this morning. And then we're going to see the temperatures, not bad for the weekend, looking at low 90s for Saturday. And then a scattered shower and thunderstorm may come back in here heading into next week. But definitely very hot outside. If you can stay indoors, that's what I would recommend for today.
Good advice. That's what I'm going to do.
Best advice. Maybe some ice cream, too.
Yeah, that sounds good. An amazing